A Villain in Venice, Jane of the Air, Book 1. A steampunk detective and aviatrix and part-time spy. Available now. All profits to the NHS.
Scanning for audio.
Welcome to yet another Tin Dog podcast. How's your summer treating you? Right. Dalek Universe, Series 1, Number 2. Although I'm pretty sure there's only really supposed to be 3 box set releases. This is the July one. This is the one that's got Mark and Anya on the front, and some Daleks, and a few spaceships. It's very nice. David Tennant, Jane Slavin, Joe Sims. Now, before I go into any further depth, I just need to say that in this, Joe Sims is doing a voice that, for me, sounds a lot like a young Noel Coward. And once that's in your head, you can't really shift it. It's sort of Noel Coward Android Assassin Agent, which, admittedly, is a TV series I think I would have watched. And the incredible thing is the difference between Joe's real life voice, which I'm going to assume is a Bristol accent, which you can hear at the end over the "you've been listening to," and his voice in the actual program. The only parallel you can really draw is with the guy out of Line of Duty and his accent in the show versus his Scottish accent in real life. So much so that you just think, how can those two things be real? And I know acting's all about that sort of thing, but there's a certain... Now, I know that acting's all about that sort of thing, but there's a certain level of ability that impresses just everyone. Right, here we go. Let's have some synopsises, shall we? These tales take the 10th Doctor, Anya Kingdom and Mark 7 deeper into family histories aboard the strangest of space stations, and the truth might tear them apart. So, you've got 2.1, 2.2 and 2.3. 2.1 is The Cycle of Destruction by Roy Gill. After Mark starts behaving oddly, the Doctor and Anya find themselves on a strange planet with their friend missing. Searching for him, they find a way to an isolated research base. The corridors show signs of animal incursions, but the scientists are behaving strangely. But a big surprise is waiting for them, because this is where Mark 7 came from. They're about to find out who he is, but is that information too dangerous to know? Great story. The exciting world of, you're an android, what does it mean to be an android? Are you better than humans? All that business. Sort of stuff dealt with in Robots is dealt with here in a much more Doctor Who kind of a way. Very good. And it's so nice to have good old Tennant running around. This exists because of COVID. If the guy's bored and is looking for work, we're willing to give him work and we're willing to listen. So we're just grateful. Truly, truly grateful for these stories. Make me very happy. Now, because this is more of a Terry Nation universe than a Dalek one, yes, everything's influenced and is an echo of some sort of Dalek attack. They're all in all of the stories, but they're still, a phantom menace. Something hanging around in the shadows beyond the actual action. When they do finally turn up, it's such a surprise. And I'm not saying that they do turn up, but you know what I mean. Story number 2, The Trojan Dalek by John Dorney. The Doctor, Mark and Anya head for an SSS space station searching for the missing temporal scientist Arborecc. But the officer in charge denies all knowledge of his presence and demands their departure. Unwilling to leave so easily, the group split up to investigate and uncover a heinous plot involving the Doctor's oldest foes. Or do they? It's a really genuinely nice story. Admittedly, the main premise of the whole story is given away by the title, which does seem to happen quite a bit. Not just in TV, Doctor Who, or audio, it's across the board. So, is this a good story? Yes. Is it the sort of thing that you get an email from, Big Finish asking you not to do any spoilers? Yes, it is. But is the voice work great? In this story, particularly so. Oh yeah. Which brings us to the end of this box set. With story number 3, The Lost by Robert Valentine. This is the most cerebral, the most odd of the box set. When the Doctor's latest scheme to get back to the future fails, the team's ship crashes to a strange world, potentially trapping them there forever. Searching for replacement parts, they find their way to a building where a heartbreakingly familiar face awaits them. Lies are about to be exposed, everyone will learn the truth, and nothing will be the same again. Well, I'll agree with you there. Nothing will be the same again. And that is a surprise. Truly. It's marvellous. It's nice and atmospheric, and it does kind of surprise you. I want to talk, how I want to talk with you, my deep friends, about this, but as some of you have not heard it, I'm not a monster. But I truly loved all of these. And I would definitely go back and listen to them again. I cannot wait for the next box set, because those last few lines of the last ever episode of this box set make you go, whoa, in that Bill and Ted kind of a way. And it just works, even if you have seen the cover of the next box set. So, with that, I'll fade away, let you hear the trailer for yourself. So until next time, be seeing you.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, The 10th Doctor Adventures, Dalek Universe 2.
Shuttle instruments say this is Jansen's world, not much else.
Visitor protocol initiated. For your safety and comfort, please proceed inside.
And you're pretty advanced already, aren't you, Mariah 6? So advanced, I reckon I've met your brother.
There are other androids here, Doctor. Dozens of them.
Oh, don't believe this! Let me out!
We heard someone shout. What's going on?
There's a body on that trolley, Doctor.
What's happening?
Something's wrong. Please!
What's happening, Gill?
I'm not sure.
The Daleks have devastated Earth, the solar system, the galaxy, countless worlds.
Who's this many dead Khalids?
The Thals.
We have an expert witness, someone who claims to be very familiar with Daleks.
Halt, or you will be exterminated.
I wouldn't try threatening me, Major. People do that an awful lot, and it never ends well.
Aim your weapons. If he tries to flee, shoot.
Kiss this machine goodbye!
Go! No!
I was lost.
Now that's not a folly, is it?
That is what we call in the architectural trade a palace.
Well, Anya Kingdom, have you decided?
No time to weigh up the pros and cons. Hold on tight.
No, I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, you and me, but...
Big Finish. We love stories. That was the Tin Dog Podcast. Available on Spotify, iTunes, Acast, Stitcher, and wherever good podcasts are found. Get early access to content by subscribing to the Tin Dog Podcast YouTube channel. You can support the show at patreon.com/tindog. Contact the show on Twitter at tindogpodcast or email tin-dog@hotmail.co.uk. All of the things discussed are the intellectual property of others. No infringement is intended. The Tin Dog Podcast is a founder member of the Doctor Who Podcast Alliance.